Tim Adelman pitching and batting ninth, and Hyun-Jin Ryu making his 11th appearance and his 10th start.
Pitch usage has changed since 2014, his last real healthy season where he was effective. The fastball has gone down a little bit as far as the usage. The curveball and the slider have gone up, and that's probably because the velocity's gone down a tick. But since visiting the bullpen for one outing and a save, Mr. Ryu's intensity and velocity has jumped back up, so it'll be interesting to see what pitches he uses the most.
46 strikeouts in 53 innings. The Reds begin the day 29-32. 3 games behind the Brewers. The Brewers and Diamondbacks about ready to get underway in Phoenix. Chase Anderson in search of his 6th win. Robbie Ray in search of his 7th. First pitch of the ball game from Ryu is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The Rockies are actually losing today. Hold page 1. Cubs have a 4-0 lead at home over Colorado. They're playing in the 5th inning. Hamilton at 243. Into left field. Drifting back is Bellinger. So Cody's in left, Taylor in center, Puig in right. Shortstop number 2, as Alana said, this is a regular everyday lineup, not the day after night game lineup. And here's Zach Cozart enjoying a career year. At 337, he's almost 100 points higher than his lifetime batting average, and he's been on base by a hit or a walk in 32 consecutive games. Votto on deck. Shift on the left side of the infield. 1 ball, no strikes. Watching Ryu early, what are you going to be looking for?
I'm going to see if he defaults to the fastball changeup combination or if he continues to rely on the curveball. That has been a much improved pitch for him.
Fastball for a strike, 1-1.
I always like it when you see your starting pitcher be able to establish a foundation out there. And for him, his fastball has been a foundational pitch. He can locate that. The others should come along.
2-1. Ryu is 30 years of age. 6'3", about 250. Of course, made his Dodger debut in 2013. And missed all of 50. Right into the glove of Chase Utley. There's 2 out. So the shift pays off, and Joey Votto stepping in. Ryu 2-6 so far this year. You know, in his 7 years in Korea, he was 98-52 and a 2.80 ERA. Coming off shoulder and elbow misery. And the shift on the right side of the infield as Votto takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Votto was 2 for 4 last night and robbed of an extra base hit on a spectacular play by Chris Taylor. Breaking ball, strike on the outside corner, 0-2.
Chris Taylor has transitioned to center field. Still a short time frame out there, but he has looked very, very good and improving every day.
At no point has he seemed overmatched out there. Here's the 0-2. Votto with a defensive swing, fouls it off.
The only time I see him overmatched in center field is when he and George Lombard are working on things. And they get a lot of fungos to certain areas where they know he feels a little uncomfortable, but during the game, he has not been exposed at all to anything that he is still working on.
Votto, one of those rare breeds anymore who actually chokes up on the bat a couple of inches. Just outside, 1-2.
Lowest chase percentage in the big leagues for a minimum of 125 plate appearances. Also draws an awful lot of walks because of that, and he tries to avoid the camera.
44 walks and a .422 on base percentage, taking under the knees. Evens the count at 2-2. So it'll be an off day for the Dodgers tomorrow. They will be flying to Cleveland and finally playing an American League team. Dodgers the only club not having played an interleague game. On 2-2. Right at Gonzalez, underhanded